My name's Emily Gallo, and I live in California. I'm married, and I have 2 adult children. I used to be an elementary school teacher and retired 10 years ago and started writing screenplays. Had one in development, but per usual Hollywood fashion, it's kind of lost at this point. And I decided to write novels instead. And so my first novel, Venice Beach, was published 2 years ago. And my second novel was published about 9 months after that, the Columbarium. And then Kate&Ruby was published about 9 months after that. And I have just finished editing, or starting to edit, my 4th novel called Roads Not Taken. Well, it's something I had always wanted to do, and I had to work and raise a family and didn't have the time, basically. And when I met my husband David and married him 10 years ago, I was finally able to retire, and I had the time to write. It's 2 things. One is that it helps me in understanding myself, and it's a chance for me to share my opinions, my what I think is important that I want to get across in this world. Well, I'm hoping, well, there's a few things, because I happen to have an incredibly wonderful dog. Of course, everybody thinks that about their dog, but she's crazy, she's funny. Her name is Gracie. We call her Amazing Gracie because she's pretty amazing. And so we have some pretty funny videos of her to show. I'd like to do some reviews of other people's books, but mostly I'm interested in sharing my books with the public, and that's what I hope will happen with YouTubing, booktubing. Well, I'd like to share a little bit about the books. I wrote Venice Beach first. Venice Beach takes place on the Venice Beach boardwalk in California, and my books are character-driven with interesting, quirky characters, and the characters in Venice Beach are the characters that continue in the rest of my books. So one of the protagonists of Venice Beach, name is Jed, is the protagonist of the Columbarium. The protagonist of Venice Beach, his name is Finn, and his daughter Kate is the Kate in this book, Kate&Ruby. So although you don't have to have read all the books, there is a common thread through all of them, which is the same, at least 1 or 2 of the same characters in each book. Thank you very much, and I hope I'll be seeing you again on YouTube.